So part two of today's class will feature how to put in the zipper in your zippered screen bag. So we just finished the whole entire design here. So now I'm going to go to the sewing side of the machine. There are two ways to go to the sewing side on both of the icon and the icon 2. To go to the help center is one, or the home button is the other. But first, you have to get out of embroidery edit. So go from stitch out and select embroidery edit. Now we had an issue the other day at the store because she didn't go to embroidery edit. So her arm was not in the proper position to pack it. So there was also a hoop position in the other screen for part, but I have found that if you just go to embroidery edit screen right up here, it moves the arm into the proper position to pack. So now it lights up the hub, and this is a symbol for the hub. In the icon machine, it's down here in a little house. That is a symbol for the home. Either one will work, but also this one up here is the symbol for stitch out. So what you're going to do is either pick this one or this one. So if I pick this one, it automatically just goes to the straight stitch. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to leave the straight stitch needle plate in, but I am going to change my thread to black. Black up here and black in the bottom. Righty. So let me find my black thread. And thread the machine. Where's the black?
Are you using the 60 weight black in the bobbin?
Yes, actually I am.
Does it matter if you
Nope.
use regular?
Nope, it doesn't matter as far as I can see. All right, so there's my black. The bobbin.
This is 50 weight.
And here's my black on the top.
And what are you using on the top? Just embroidery thread black?
I am. I'm actually using 40 weight. And you can use construction thread or embroidery thread. Okay, now I'm ready to sew. Almost. So I'm going to take this 60 off, put it where I can't lose it. And the directions say to take your project out of the hoop. Oh, I got a piece up here. And let me go back over here. So remove the project from the hoop. Like so. And then it says to turn your project to the back, like this. Here, you know what? Maybe I can work over here on my messy table. There we go. All right. And then I am going to trim the excess stabilizer. So I'm going to use a little pair of snips and trim as much as I can, because this will wash off. Just want to be careful you don't, let me turn it this way. you want to trim the screen while you're at it. So I'm basically lifting up the stabilizer away from the screening like this. Sorry about that. Trying to get a better picture while I trim. And just, like I said, just trim as close as you can without cutting anything, the screening or your stitching. Just pull it away as best as you can. So it is a wee bit tricky to try and do a good job trimming and still be on camera. There, voila. All right, then you can choose to do with this what you want. I'm gonna throw it away. My room is bad enough as it is. Pieces, little pieces everywhere. Now, this is what I was talking about, is I'm gonna put fray check or fray block right here. Get rid of those whiskers. Okay, now you need 1/2 of your zipper tape. So I have 1/2 of my zipper tape. I need to get rid of that little metal piece. Trying to figure out what I should do. Well, maybe I'll just cut it. Yeah, I'll just cut it. So I'm just gonna cut like this, that metal piece off the end. Just like that. Okay, now I am going to put my zipper tape down with the teeth going down. So there's the teeth. And then this is the right side of your zipper. I'm going to put it right sides to right side. And I'm going to pin it or clip it like that. So I have, some of you might even have some of these little mini clips.
So
I have both. I'll put it, and make sure you have at least 1 inch. Now, once you get it, just kind of test it out and see how much you have over here so it's even. See, that's a little too short. That's too short. So I'm going to have to pull some more here so that I have approximately the same amount on each end. So there's the one amount and here's the other right there.
okay. So it's right sides together.
Right sides together, and make sure the zipper teeth are heading down
Up.
to the bottom.
Oh, down to the bottom. And then
Facing,
which,
yeah, facing the bottom.
okay.
In other words, here's your pattern right here.
Yep.
Your zipper
Yep.
teeth are right there.
Yep. Yep.
And it's right sides against the zipper, the back, the screening.
Okay.
And then here's my clips. So I have them clipped.
I'm gonna go get Liam, so I'll watch the video when I get back.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
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 All righty.
Blue, so I'm using dark green. Use up one of my older zippers.
That's a good idea, actually. All righty. Now, what we need to do is use the zipper foot. Now, some of you ladies have never put in a zipper and don't know what a zipper foot is, but I know a couple of you have been making zipper bags like crazy. So I'm not sure if you use a zipper foot or you just moved your needle. But I know Lois has taught that class, so lots of zipper bags. Now, if you look at the zipper, if you've had your lessons, then you know that this zipper foot needs to be able to read the number 4. And that this is the left side of the zipper or the right side. It's left and right, depending on how you're going to stitch your zipper. These prongs right here are for the IDT. Now, so many people over the years, I can't tell you, have put the zipper foot on incorrectly.
I put it on backwards half the time.
Yep. Now, with the icon 2, I'm going to show you something, Lynn. So with the icon 2, it tells you no, whoops, excuse me, no pressure foot, ankle is showing. So no presser foot, just the presser foot ankle. So when I put the zipper on backwards, do you see what happens? It changes it to incorrectly attached foot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So then when you
So-
put it, go ahead.
I was going to say, so the number 4 should be showing in the front.
Right. So I'm going to show you right now. Say it now. It says it recognizes a 4 zippered foot, number 4 foot. It's
Yes.
a zipper foot for IDT and it's on the right. So there you go. That's
Okay, I see. Yeah,
so that's the
makes more
correct
sense.
way to put on the zipper foot. And then I'm going to engage the dual feet.
So we have to decide which side of the left or right that you want to put it on.
Right. So I'm right-handed. So I'm going to go this way.
Okay, me too.
Somebody who is left-handed may do it the opposite, turn it around and go from the other end. It really doesn't matter. You do it either end. But I am going to adjust the needle too so that it fits. So I'm going to just lower the presser foot. And what I want to show you is there is in the zipper tape, there's, see that stitching line? That stitching line where my
Yep.
finger is? That's where
Yep.
you're meant to sew. So you
I think I
might,
got mine backwards.
so you might have to move your needle, because mine isn't
Okay.
quite where it should be. The edge of my foot is against the teeth, which is what it should be. But I want to get back onto that little, it's just like that little different weave, I think, in the zipper tape. And to do that, to move your needle, you're going to go into,
You'll have to change the foot though, won't you?
yeah, you're gonna have to change the plate.
I mean the plate, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I just realized that. So if I try to change it, it's grayed out. So that's not gonna work. So I have to go and change my plate. All right. So that's easy enough to do.
I think I was having trouble telling which is the right side of the zipper. The right side of the zipper is more smooth, and the
Here, I'll show
wrong
you.
side is the wrong side is has a higher edge of the zipper.
The wrong. Here. Okay, here's the wrong side of the zipper. There's your teeth. When you turn
Yes.
it over to the right side, see how the teeth are more raised? So that's
Oh,
the
the
right,
right, so the teeth are more raised on the right side?
yep,
Hmm.
and they sit flatter on the wrong side, like
Because I
that.
was looking at the metal parts, you know, with the ends, and usually the right side has the metal out. I think the zipper is different.
Okay, it's possible. Let me see if I have another zipper that is not an Atkinson. That's, oh, I don't know what this is. All I know is
Yes,
I
yeah.
think that you're talking about this metal piece right here is the right side of the zipper.
Yes. Yeah.
And then this back here is the wrong side.
Yeah, where you can see the little teeth part, correct?
Right.
Yeah, that's
So when you pull this zipper tape apart, okay, so the zipper teeth are definitely raised more on the right side and flatter on the left side. You know what, too?
I wonder
On
if this
this
is a
particular zipper, I can't see that marking and the weave, but when I turn it over, I can. There it is, right there. See it?
okay, so I need to have the raised side toward the down side. Okay. I
Yeah.
think they must have had it on the wrong edge. They have it upside down. Okay, so
Well,
you
you
can
don't
feel
want
the
to,
teeth.
yeah, you don't want to stitch the whole thing to find out it's backwards. That's for sure.
I
And
don't
then I
think this
saved
was
the other half.
was it, what if it's an invisible zipper? I don't think it is.
Oh,
I need
I
to
don't
use a
have an
different one.
invisible zipper. That means it would be the opposite.
So yeah, with this
Because
one, the
what if,
teeth are definitely up. The high, thick part. Let me look at the paper.
I wonder if it is an invisible zipper.
Let me see if I can find the.
You know what? If it's an invisible zipper, the shape of the zipper pull is different. It
No, this
has,
22-inch. It doesn't say invisible, so I think they just put it upside down. Yep, I think they just put the metal pieces in the wrong side.
okay. All right,
I'll do it
now
like
I'm
you.
going to change my plate. And make sure my bobbin's in correct. And now I can move the needle over. Okay, so if I want to move the needle over, okay, now I can go over here to the screen and I can change the edit screen, and you see now the needle position is lit up. So if I'm going to the left, then I use the negative. And you can actually see the needle move. Let me get over there to show you. So there's the needle right there. Can you see that? And then if I'm gonna take the needle, now watch the needle move. You'd probably be able to see it better on your zipper tape than on mine. I gotta get it back a couple notches.
Okay.
So mine is set at a minus 1.0. So if you look at your setting right there,
Okay.
it's a minus 1.0. Okay,
Mine only goes to minus 0.3.
all right, let me see what's going on.
It doesn't have a minus 0.1. Interesting.
Mine, it should go to minus 4.5. Are you on a straight stitch?
Yeah, I'm on straight stitch.
No.
And you're
Let me
saying
check.
minus 4.5?
Yeah, because it's a 9 millimeter machine. Let me turn on my icon to see what we can get. Because I do have the zigzag plate on that one.
Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing the stitch line on this one. Really small.
Take a look, Lynn, and see what the story is. All right,
It goes to minus 4.5. That's as far over as it goes, but that's
Right.
too far.
that's
It looks
too
like
far.
it'll hit the
So let
zipper.
me go into sewing. There it is, and now I open up the stitch edit screen, and I'm gonna go this way to 1.0. So it worked. I'm here.
So minus 1.0?
1.0. And you'll notice whenever you go to the left, that black bobbin cakes pops up. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
change it. I'm gonna leave mine in, the gray one.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. I see it. I got it now.
Okay. All righty.
Should we back tack of this end?
I would not. I would just stitch
No.
it down because we're gonna stitch it again.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can get this out of the way so I can sew stitch straight. Not crooked. There. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to stitch right there on this line, making sure that the edge of the zipper tape is against the raw edge there of the screen bag. And I'm going to take my clip out as I go. Again, lining up the edge of my tape with the edge of the screen. And then cut the thread. So what that does is it allows you to make a nice straight line by following that little line on the zipper tape. Then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it like this. So you're going to take the zipper tape and you're going to tuck it under And the screening needs to be even with the teeth. We're not sewing there. We're not sewing that close because it won't zip and unzip. We're gonna sew. Okay, just press it. Like that. Press it like that. And clip it. Now, if we leave it like this, it's going to sew over the zipper teeth. So what we want to do next is to switch the zipper foot to the other side. So we're going to just pop that back on. And this time we're going to be on the left side. Or not. I fingers there so I can pop it in. This is the downside to having an automatic lift. Right now, I would put it underneath and lower the presser foot. There we go. Okay, I got it in place. Now, do not start stitching. Move the needle or you're going to break the needle. So line it up and have, let me show you. I want you to have the needle so it's going to go right in there where my fingernail is. Right there. So about maybe an eighth of an inch away from the rolled screening. So in order to do that, I have to now move the needle to the right. So I am going to go over here and I'm going to now go to the plus sign. And let's see where I am. I gotta be able to see here. Looks like about 1.5 to the right. Let me check though.
I'm in the wrong, I don't know, I can't seem to get that.
There. There's the position. I hope I can get in there close enough so that you can see. See the position? It's 1.5 to the right. So it was a minus 1.0 to the left. And I know you can't see that. So it was a minus 1.0 over here when we did the other part of the zipper. And now it's a plus 1.5. So I tapped this plus sign. Does that help?
Yes, and are you lining up the edge of the presser foot with the top of the black then?
Let's see. Looks like that.
Like that.
Can you see that?
Yeah, mine looks different. If I put it there, it's going to be sewing off the zipper.
It should grab it.
Okay.
Let's see if it does. Now, one of the ladies said, my machine isn't moving. And I realized when I went over there, it was moving backwards. Because she had accidentally hit the reverse button. And the light right here lit up. So that happens a lot if you're trying to move and manipulate things. So now I'm gonna stitch. And I got it caught in, for whatever reason. Now I don't have the IDT down, so I'm gonna put my needle down. I'm gonna lift up the presser foot because that makes it easier to engage the IDT. And now I'm gonna continue sewing and it will just drop down on its own. Now the best part is I'm using black thread, so you can't see it. However, in my other one, I use blue thread, which I had a crooked spot right here. Now, I don't worry about things like that, but by using black, it blends in and you can't tell any crooked stitching at all. So that the screening needs to be folded right against the zipper teeth, but do not sew on that edge. You want to sew about 1/8 of an inch away. And then I did not reverse, just cut it. There it goes again. All right. There. Now we have to get these two lined up like this. That's how we're going to line it up right there. One's a little longer than the other. Hopefully that'll be fine. Okay, now let me go get a real fork instead of the plastic fork. And we'll see if this works. Somebody in the class had gone to the expo and bought the tool that they use to line up the zipper teeth. If I remember correctly, that was a pretty expensive tool. And so I want to say it was like $85 or $90.
Oh, I took the pool off and now it disappeared.
All right.
You have to remember where you put the zipper pull when you took it off.
Okay, so that might be a problem. I'm looking for mine too. There we go. I could give you another one if you were right here, but
I have some others. I'll see if it fits, but I'm sure I'll find it. And then you just have to sew up the sides, right? The bottom and the side.
okay, let me see if I can find the video.
Ah, there it is.
All right. Just like that. Oh, nice. I have to find it where she's got the zipper. There we go. Two. Okay. All right, here goes nothing. Let me show you the video first. So I am going to go spotlight and I'm going to share my screen right here. See if this works. There we go. All right, here we go. Looks like you put it on backwards there on it.
Oh, look at
And
that.
just slide it
Just slide
through
it right on. That's pretty clever.
from the back. Yeah, so it's from the back. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay. Okay, let's see if I try green. What happens? Okay. So it, according to the video, it went on backwards. So this is the back of the zipper pull and it goes right in there. Well, my fork is not gonna work. Wonder if I have to go get a salad fork. Huh. All right. If this other one works. Oh, nice. I don't know what kind of fork she used. The dinner fork is too big. Okay, I'm back. All the tines are the same distance, whether it's a salad fork or a dinner fork or a plastic fork. And according to the video, I should have been able just to put this. What if I had it upside down? I did, but still it doesn't. Yeah. Somebody I saw put it between them, like that. Let's see if I can put that in. So it looks like that. I don't know. Skeptical.
Like a little practice, I guess.
So now you put the zipper. I mean, I've done this more than once, and you put the two zipper tapes like this, so the black edge line up. So let me see if I can do this. Okay, let me set up my screen here.
Hmm.
So well, where did the zipper pull go now? There it is. So here's my zipper pull. Let's see if it works. Put it down here like this. And I'm going to put the rounded end on the zipper tape first. Right here. It should slide on. Come on. Yeah. That one side came right on, slid right on. See, now you know why you need the little metal piece to be cut off. Now let's see if the other side cooperates. Okay, I got it in. I got it in. I know you can't see what I'm doing. So you got to get it in right here, like this, and slide it in place. Come on. I got. So I know if I roll it, if I roll the zipper teeth a little bit, like you do on a invisible zipper, maybe it'll help. Now I know I've done this more than once. Let's see if I can get them zipped.
Can't get it to mine won't want to go.
I know I'm having trouble too.
Finally got it to go, but I think it started slightly off kilter.
Well, if it's only slightly off, you can compensate when you do the side seams. I'm going to try another color.
Ah, there, it did it.
Yay!
And it even went to the edge. So I might have to cut off a tiny bit on the one side. No, it's
Okay.
actually pretty good. Pretty good.
All right.
I just need to pin that shut so it doesn't come undone.
Yeah, really. All right, I'm gonna try the other side first. There, I got that one on this side. Now, let me see if I can get this one on the other side because I have a little bit more to work with over here.
Because now you have to turn it inside out to sew it together.
Right. Come on. I got it. Yahoo. It's off. Crapola. See what I mean by off?
Oh, yeah, yours is off a lot. Mine
A
is only
lot.
off like one
So-
one tooth.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can get it to line up somehow. All right, let's try this again.
So did you just use a straight stitch on this?
Yep, I did. And then I boxed the corners. Make sure
You
you
did,
leave
okay.
yeah, and make sure you leave the zipper open so you can turn it
Okay.
right side out.
Just a regular straight foot.
Yep, I use 0A.
Mm.
I go the other way. Well, first time I did this, I didn't have any problem. So I thought, oh, well, try this. I mean, I don't know what my problem is today. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording here for a minute. Okay, so after much frustration, I finally got the zipper on. And even though it's off a little bit, I'm going to not worry about it. And I am going to leave it zipped about halfway, turn it right sides together, and line up as best as I can the screening. So even though it's not even, I am going to treat it as if it were and sew right down here a straight line, having folded the ends of the zipper tape so they're together like that. All right. So let's take it to the machine. am going to change my zipper foot to the 0A foot, which is a all-purpose foot. Put that in place. Engage the dual feed. Now, what I want to remember to do is change the setting back to a center setting. And the easiest way to do that is go up to your stitch out and just reselect number 1 again, and it clears everything and makes it all back to, takes it all back to the original default setting. So even though, whoops, sorry about that. Even though these aren't even, if I stitch in at least, well, I don't know, looks like I've got it lined up on the 1/2 inch. So I'm going to lower the presser foot and I'm going to come forward. And then I am going to use my reverse and go back. So that, instead of trying to reverse at the beginning, now bring it back. Whoops, let's get under there. I'm just going to sew all the way down. Yeah. You could turn the corner if you want, but I want to trim this off. Make it a little neater. So all I'm doing is just trimming this. Remember, it's only a bag. It's all good. There. Now they're back to being even. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can also finish off the seam. And Lynn had a good suggestion. If she has a serger, and so if she had it set up with black, then she could use the serger. But we're going to use is an overcast. And now I'm just lining up the outer edge of my zip screening with the edge of the foot. And cut. Hello there. Speaking. Sandra. Yes. Can you call me back? Can you call me back in maybe 10-15 minutes? I'm on a Zoom class. Okay, don't forget. All right, bye-bye. Okay. Sorry about that. I've been trying to get a hold of somebody and you know how that goes. Let's see if she'll come back. All righty, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our overcast screen, which is 1.2. And this first one is one of my preferred, but I'm not going to mess with that today. I'm just going to use number 3. Let's see what it's used typically for. Sewing seams and overcasting. Okay, with 1 step with reinforced edge. Sounds good to me. There we go.
That's number 3.
Yep, number 3. And then I am just going to line up. It starts, the needle goes in first on the left side of the foot. Right here. So I'm just going to wear my presser foot and sew slowly over that zipper tape. Now it's going to go back and forth, back and forth. And I'm going to try and make sure that my needle, when it comes back before it goes to the left, that it's over the edge, right like that. Here, let me show you. See if I can stitch and crooked, but you get the idea, I think, so I can do it straight. All right, here we go. Oh,
Having trouble hearing you.
say that again?
Oh, I couldn't hear you what you said.
Okay, I have it on full speed.
And are you putting the straight part of it toward the seam?
Right, so the, when it goes, let me show you. This is, let me look, because you can't see anything on black. But
Correct.
this straight line right here
Yes.
should be even with the edge of the seam. Not the seam
Mhm.
line, but the edge. The seam line is
Right.
right here. And then this is the raw edge of the zipper or the screening.
Oh, I see. So you did have it reversed. Okay.
All right. All right, here we go. Well, not over there. This one. All right, now I'm gonna go this way. Same thing. And I'm gonna start from the beginning right here. Cut it. And if I thought you could see it, see if I can. No, there's no way you'll be able, I can barely see it. You can just barely see that stitching. But what that does is it keeps the screening from coming out. So it's secure. Now to box the corners, I'm gonna go back to stitch number 1. So don't forget to change it. Back to stitch number 1. And then what I like to do is open up the zipper a little bit more right here. And then stick my finger right here like this and make a point. Try to line up those seams so it looks like this. And then I just sew across here. Usually I line the point up with a 2 on the throat plate, and that seems to do the job. Or you can use the 3, depending on how deep you want it. I come forward and then reverse back to the end, and then come forward again. So what I did is I went, the 3 is lined up with this point. I went back, and come forward, and now I'm going to sew to the end and reverse. And all right, now I'm going to do the very same thing to the other side. So I'm going to go over here. Make sure, now there's no second seam here, but you want to make sure that it's straight, not crooked like that. I want to make sure
How
it's
far in did you decide to box it? I mean, did you measure?
No, I just used the number 3 on the throat plate. and lined up. There's the
I see the point with number 3. Okay.
point with number 3. Here, let me get in. See if you can see. So the point right here is lined up with the number 3 line. Then I
Okay.
came in a little bit. And now I'm going to hit reverse. And I'm going to go back. And come forward. Whoa. Wrong one. Wrong button. All right, come forward. I get to the end. I'm going to hit reverse. And then come forward. Now turning the reverse on and off. There you go. I don't cut them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But with screening, I do not. So then I just turn it, trim your threads so you don't have any threads hanging around. Got all the threads cut. And then I turn it this. Right side out. Whoop, I see a thread. Trim the threads. Turn it right side out. And then push those corners back out. See, and what it does is it creates a box corner like that. And some of you have done those zipper bags, and I'm sure you box the corners because it makes it look so much nicer. Now here where the zipper is, what I'm going to do is, and if I can, I'm going to push it out. And I like these little stuffing sticks that come in the batting. Just give that, I'm trying to poke it out. Like that. And then I'm going to close it. Just like that. And the store has little zipper pulls that you can insert here in the hole. Or if you have something with a beach thing, you might want to use that. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put the fray check all the way around here, the fray block, and then I'll rinse it off in the sink to get rid of that water soluble stabilizer. Okay, so we're done. Woohoo! Just like that. So if you have any questions, the ladies that were in the in-store class in the afternoon, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. Okay? All right. So, Lynn, how you doing?
Just turning it in.
Okay,
Turning it inside out.
Yeah, let me change the view to speaker.
Yeah, I just have to poke out the corners a little better.
Okay.
But there's this one. There.
There you go. Perfect. That's nice.
Just have to do the
Alright.
fray check, like you said, and then soak it. All right. Thank you, Adeline.
All righty. So, I'm going to stop the recording. Bye, ladies.